When choosing a spouse for yourself, you must know that there will be a lot of qualities you like in him or her. But at the same time, you must watch the weaknesses of that person and what really triggered those weaknesses. Because if you don't really find out this is what you're going to get later, and probably you get disgusted about it. Meanwhile, these weaknesses is what I refer to as irreparable tendencies. However, the highest form of delusion is for you to think you really want to work on these weaknesses, you want to fix it. And no matter the number of therapy you put up on him or her, it is not going to change. And that is the reality you really need to deal with. Because as much as you have good quality in people, there are weaknesses they have, but they might be trying to hide it from you. And one of these weaknesses that is hardly spoken about is high libido. High libido in people is a terrible thing. It's even beyond their control, and you really need to know, because the urge in them is a natural phenomenon, and he or she is not the one that created him or herself. I want you to think about this before you sign up. However, this sexual urge is sense of relief for some people when they are in depression, anxiety, loneliness, or any kind of fear. Even she might be working really hard to really get out of it, but this is a natural phenomenon. She cannot beat her default setting. My dear brother, when this happens in women, you really need to pay closer attention, because at a point in time, you might not be able to satisfy this woman. And you know what that could really mean? It could really mean a whole lot of men might need to be assisting you in satisfying the urge in her. I want you to think about this. It is so terrible in some people that they cannot go out of a day without having a couple of rounds of sex. Do think about this. Some people get triggered by having a whole lot of exercises, and at least we can understand the news that is coming from the gym these days. At least a couple of days ago, we had gym instructor impregnated about 7 different women. You think about this. Also, some ladies' libido get triggered by taking alcohol or any other substances that could really make her high. And when she got that into her system, definitely she wants to have sex. Even at that point in time, she doesn't care who or where she really wants to get the sex. And my dear brother, if you really want to get married to such a woman, you really need to pay attention. In fact, you really need to trigger it to see how bad the situation is before you really sign up. Or else, you might be fathering so many other people's children unknowingly to yourself. I want you guys to wake up. My dear brother, if you find yourself in such a situation, you either take a whole lot of shit, or you start complaining and complaining till the end of time, because it is irreparable tendencies in people. So that if you really want to choose a woman for yourself as your spouse for the rest of your life, my dear brother, just watch out for the irreparable tendencies in her, because it is more like a natural problem to her. It is not classed as a bad behavior, but you need to understand what it is. And conclusively, my brother, if you find yourself in this situation, it is either you sign up for life and be ready to face it and complain for life, or you either jackpot for life. Think deeply about this. Take the right action for yourself. Peace out.